to enacting on behalf of the American people if we get the opportunity to govern in the majority, and to do so in partnership with our Senate colleagues led by Chuck Schumer. But it's anchored in several principles. We're going to focus on cost, we're going to focus on care, we're going to focus on combating corruption. And we believe we have to drive down the high cost of living in the United States of America. Donald Trump and Republicans have failed. In fact, it was Donald Trump that said he was going to lower costs on day one. Costs haven't gone down in America. Costs have gone up as a direct result of what Republicans have done. Gas prices out of control, housing costs out of control, health insurance premiums out of control, child care costs out of control, utility bills out of control. The economy is a mess right now because of Donald Trump and Republicans. Life is too expensive. So we're committed with the fierce urgency of now driving down the high cost of living. We have to fix our broken healthcare system because we believe in this great country of ours that healthcare that is affordable and accessible can't simply be a privilege available only to the wealthy and the well-off. Access to high-quality healthcare that's affordable, it's got to be a right available to everyone. We've got to fix our broken healthcare system to bring that right to life. And we also will continue to talk about the need to combat corruption, starting with a stock trading ban for sitting members of Congress. We support that type of change. It's a long time in coming. We'll start there, but we won't stop there, because we have to confront corruption as it exists in the Congress, our own institution, in the Supreme Court, and certainly in dealing with the Trump cartel. We have an organized crime boss masquerading as the President of the United States of America, who's administered the largest pay-to-play scheme in the history of the world. It's an ongoing crime scene at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. And that corruption needs to be cleaned up, and we're prepared to do it. Thank you, everyone.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood, the hood view, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench, because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter, you know?
3, 4, 5. We live. Welcome to Hoodviewpolitics, where we go into a deep, detailed dive into politics from a hood point of view. I am DC's own Rabbit Jones.
And I'm Tony, the #1 soul brother. And welcome all, one and all, excuse me, to Hoodviewpolitics. Saturday night, all the way live. So come on in, have a seat. Let's discuss some politics.
Nelson definitely.
While you ain't here, hit that like button, that subscribe button. Help the channel out, you know. Help your boys get more outreach, if you will. And don't neglect to hit that notification bell so you know when we coming through. You really don't want to miss the episode.
Most definitely. If you're new here, you don't know what to expect. But if you've been here before, you know what's going on here. We chasing maggots and coons. Maggots and coons. Hey, let's not forget about those Puerto Ricans and the white ladies too. They got us in this mess. Appreciate you from C to C, Black Ladies. Checking out your boys here from DC. Know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, everybody around the world, though. Checking us out, taking time out to holler at your boys, look at your boys, talk about politics, talk politics straight off the streets. You know what I'm saying? And give our opinion on these dumb fucks and the policies and the people. And we get shots out to the people that's giving it, that's putting in that fight. You know what I'm saying? What's been going on with you?
Oh, this Saturday, it's chilling. And I don't know. It's one of them ordinary old Saturdays. It feel good. Ain't nothing really happening too much. You just sit back, enjoy the weather until you have to talk about this dumb shit.
And the weather is motherfucking. Well, today, I ain't gonna
It's
say.
changing right now. It's getting cool, windy right now.
I will say today. I ain't gonna reach out that joint like that. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody in the DMV area and watching your boys. You know what I'm saying? Dog, we representing DC, Maryland, VA. We represent that. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there'll be so much going on, bro. In these streets. You know what I'm saying? But one thing we got going on here is it's been a motherfucking new. Now, every podcast we go over some dumb fucks in the administration.
Something like that.
But motherfucking Kash Patel ass.
Yeah, I heard about him.
And then we motherfucking. First of all, when these motherfuckers was put up for the cabinet, we already expressed our problems with those. You know what I'm saying? So nobody can be like, if y'all go back and watch all our podcasts, and there'll be almost 600 of those. And you'll see when they was talking about this bum, we expressed our problems with this fool. But now the motherfucking FBI has put out a motherfucking behavior motherfucking pamphlet on this bum. Said the nigga them always late.
Yeah.
Said this motherfucking dumbass fool drunk as fuck.
Yeah, he said motherfucker, he strung out on the grape.
And said he don't do nothing but motherfucker run around scared, asking everybody, is they gonna fire me? That's all he do. Drunk as fuck. His motherfucking breath smell like alcohol. He just all completely fucked.
Yeah, I heard about him. That's not, you got that drunk at the FBI. You got another drunk at the Department of Defense. You just got, it's bad. It's not good at all. But you gotta do something about this. You can't have this motherfucker stumbling falling all over town drunk. And he the head of the fucking FBI. He the one responsible for keeping this damn country safe.
That's the key thing about this shit. It's like, bro, how the fuck is you picking people like this?
He don't care.
Like, it's the difference between picking a motherfucker that taking advantage of some money somewhere, then picking people that really don't know what the fuck they doing, even when they not taking advantage of nothing, or when they sober, or when they, you know what I'm saying?
New tonight, FBI Director Kash Patel is now threatening to sue the
type
Atlanta.
of people you pick.
He doesn't.
When this motherfucker here is completely drunk.
I'm telling you, the dude, it was his plan the whole time that if he ever got back in office, this is what they was going to do. They was going to unleash hell on the country, don't give a fuck, and they was going to fucking raid the treasury. They ain't doing shit but getting paid. If people's getting paid, he told certain motherfuckers, hey, I get back in office, ride with me. So I get back in office, we gonna get all that. The first 4 years he had, he found out, what was there, and during that 4 years he had off, he figured out how to get it. And you see what the fuck, man, in a year, this motherfucker made something like 6 billion, him and his people already. And you ain't 18 months into this term yet.
The FBI Director Kash Patel is now threatening to sue The Atlantic after releasing a bombshell report last night on Patel's recent conduct inside the FBI. According to The Atlantic's reporting, Patel is frequently intoxicated, consistently absent from work, and paranoid about getting fired by President Trump. The report goes on to say that FBI officials at one point considered breaking down Patel's locked door when they couldn't get a hold of him after a night of drinking. Patel was recently criticized when video emerged of him celebrating with the men's hockey team at the Olympics and chugging a beer. Well, Patel took this message on X saying, quote, that you see and your entire entourage of false reporting in court, but do keep at it with the fake news. Actual malice standard is now what some would call a legal layup.
See,
Wait, what?
he didn't got
Fired. That's why I don't like none of them motherfuckers that's once you're not in it no more. Now you got sense. Nah, fuck you.
He ain't put Andy or even Barney in charge of the motherfucking FBI. He put Otis.
Complete dumb fuck. Like a podcaster. This is one of them podcasts he put up there.
Hex up another one. Let me ask you this then.
Excessive drinking. How you get to be excessive drinking?
You drink all the time.
That means you come to work fucked.
You get off. You go straight to the bar.
Yeah.
Fuck
when they say
home.
excessive, you got the joint in your hand. You got a lot of shit going on.
You go in the bar, the motherfucker say usual, and just slide that shit right on to you.
You got that shit in your coffee. You doing a lot.
Yeah. You're in the office with the door locked, fucked up.
Excessive drinking. And not even showing up. Like, where you at?
Man, that motherfucker ain't saw one crime since he been fucking FBI director.
These the fools that y'all voted for.
But let me ask you this.
When we say y'all voted for, is when you in love with Trump. This is all other people that comes with the snowball effect. Dumb fucks.
Well, let me ask you this, because you was something I was gonna talk about earlier. And I'm like, fuck it, that's free will. So I'm gonna ask you this. I think when he becomes a lame duck officially, when they officially come out and say he's a lame duck, all the stories are going to come out, especially when he's out of office and he can fuck shit up. How bad, how deep do you think it's going to be when we really found out what's really happening right now?
Never find out what shit is over. I ain't man got control of all this shit. Shit's burned when he leave.
Yeah. This shit, I think as a country, we want to find out. I think so many people from this administration are going to wind up in prison. And it could be up to even the president himself.
Speaking of the motherfuckers do he be picking, it's like
He
got
don't
the
care.
motherfucking ceasefire, whatever the fuck.
Then
Then
remember,
Iran say, all right, everything open. This week everybody yesterday was saying everything open. And he gets up there and have a parade. But meanwhile, today, everybody snuck their ass through there, thought everything was hunky-dory, got shot up.
Yeah, shot up.
I am so confused on what is this dude doing, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell going on.
I'm
in
completely
LA.
lost.
I'm flabbergasted.
Like, what in the fuck is happening now?
I mean,
Here, to me, it's two things happen. Either this nigga is getting played by Russia leaders, Iran leaders,
Or-
Japan leaders, or them bitch ass niggas together with this shit.
but you see,
Completely done.
this is why you gotta know. You gotta know what's going on, and you gotta know current affairs as well as you gotta know history. When they went over in Iraq, who made all the fucking money? It was Dick Cheney's company, the company he was on board with, Halliburton.
Believe it.
So they haven't done anything but took a playbook that was played before.
We just heard from Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, damn. King Jeffries. When he just laid the fuck out. What's going on here?
Yeah.
He said this nigga
It's
got a
all-
cocktail out this bitch. Just said this nigga is a mob boss that's disguised as the fucking president, my nigga. He said this nigga got a scheme bigger than ever in American history going on, stealing fucking money, funneling it.
They are robbing the treasury in plain sight. All of this other shit. That's why I asked you this question. Because all of this shit is a distraction from what's really going on. What's really going on is the Epstein files are deep and dirty. And you're going to find out something about this dude that if it comes out, you don't have to get him out of office immediately. We're headed to a crisis over them Epstein files. Watch. And not only is they hiding and protecting pedophiles, they're raiding the treasury, or they're raiding the coffers, or they stealing the money as we speak. America is being robbed in plain sight, and not even fucking realizing. And all this other shit going to war in Iran, all this wild shit he be doing, it's all a distraction. But it's the distraction. You trying to distract from something that ain't gonna go away. So at some point, this shit gonna come out. And if we find out that the president of the United States was deeply involved in sex trafficking children, young, what the fuck?
Definitely get it.
Yeah. What the fuck? America standing in the world is. If we find out this dude was a pedophile involved with a fucking child sex trafficking ring, damn, that's ugly. In addition to all the other dumb shit that's going on.
Most definitely. Nobody, it's gonna be the same way it is now. Everybody think he's a pedophile, think he's this, and the motherfucking MAGA's not.
Yeah.
He had a motherfucking dumbass press conference the other day. We had an old lady come up this motherfucker with some motherfucking McDonald's, bro.
McDonald's.
Doesn't look staged, does it?
They're all your favorites.
That's good. These are good. The rest is doing a good job. So the reason for this is the fact that I heard you picked up an extra $11,000 that you didn't get because the tax bill was so big. The refund was the biggest you've ever had. Is that a correct statement?
It definitely was. Yeah, I saved over $11,000 by not having to claim.
Was that surprising to you?
It was very surprising. Very
A
surprising.
great big beautiful bill. And that doesn't include overtime in your case. This is only just based on what we did in terms of every other aspect of the tax bill, right?
Yes, sir.
So it was 11,070.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that incredible? And that's what it is, the tax cut. It's really, we call it the great big beautiful bill. We should call it the great big beautiful tax cut bill because it's a tremendous amounts of money. And that's overtime. That's also on Social Security, as you know.
Yes,
And it's pretty amazing.
yes, it
And
is.
you're really nice. Would you like to do a little news conference with me and these people? These are not the nicest people. They're not nice like you, you know, right?
I'll do whatever you ask me to do, sir.
So the no tax on tips is something special, right?
It's very special.
And that's one that really pertains to you more than anything else.
Yes, sir.
That's fantastic. It's so such an honor to meet you.
So this press conference was one of them stage joints to, you know what I'm saying? Where you top one of your motherfucking accomplishments, whatever the fuck you did.
Like the chicks in the fast food restaurant during the campaign. The black chick, they found out that all that shit was staged.
Yeah.
Him frying a fucking hamburger. He ain't fried a hamburger in his life.
She brings the motherfucking McDonald's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I understand it's supposed to be Uber Eats or whatever, it's DoorDash and some shit. She supposed to be grandma that do DoorDash and bring the DoorDash and shit and get all that. But to say you got $11,000 because of no tax on tips is crazy. That don't even make any sense.
Right. And then
Like, what the fuck? That don't even, like, huh? And then the fact that her husband is battling cancer, he says, oh yeah, he gonna be doing fine. It's the dumbest thing, bro. Like, why would you even say that? Second, is she doing whatever the fuck this is? Uber Eats or whatever the fuck. If she was a country, why you ain't tipping her? Why you ain't dropping her a bag? This the White House. If you was to be doing Uber Eats or some shit and the White House come up on you and shit, you think about, God damn, somebody about it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
What in the fuck?
Yeah.
Let alone the president, god damn. If that was Obama, trust, he would have been like this. Take this. Nice 2 C notes. Fuck out of here.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
Take this.
But this thing here scream, hey, you get a tax cut? Huh?
Right.
What are you even talking about, bro? I'm out here fucking Uber.
Talking about big beautiful bill, huh? Oh, fucking you crazy. I don't know, man. This motherfucker has made the world gloomy. It ain't even fun to come outside. We got a jackass like that as president.
Yeah, real jackass. Yeah.
That's what we was talking about. We was talking about the other night, man. The president sets the tone and the mood of the country. As his tone and mood go and what he's spitting out, there goes the country. Well, his tone is of a egomaniacal, ignorant, racist, bigot, misogynistic piece of shit. That's the vibe he gave off. He don't give a fuck about nobody but himself. He's an egomaniac, a megalomaniac, all kind of maniacs. But that shit is bubbling up in him. He's projecting that shit onto the people, onto the country. And you got people out here already can't afford groceries. Now you can't afford gas to get to work to try to buy some of the groceries that you can't afford no more. It's fucked up.
My thing is so much into this, bro. First of all, you cut cancer research. You cut the funding that Biden had for the trying to find the cure to cancer. You cut that. Her husband is diagnosed with cancer. Not only that, you made it so this old ass lady have to fucking work. You missing the whole thing. You got an old ass lady there that should be in retirement on Social Security, sitting there playing with her feet. You bring her up there, talking about she Uber eating. Why the fuck is she even doing that? It's the American problem.
That don't even make sense. Well, nothing they do make sense. But
why the fuck would you have an old lady up there touting some tax cuts? She's not even supposed to be fucking working.
for what?
Are you fucking dumb?
This is it's a strange.
Are you so stupid that you will put a old ass lady up there to tout some bullshit?
Yeah,
Me, you got to step out back.
Hey. Come on, man.
One thing that a president must do.
Dumb fuck.
You're always supposed to keep your finger on the pulse, checking the pulse of the people of the country. The dude just don't give a damn.
Dumb as shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's like whatever y'all want to do, he'll back it. The word is he already done promised everybody in the administration blanket pardons for all the wild shit they doing. But I don't know.
Old ass lady stand up there with a fucking Uber Eats shirt, bringing this nigga 2 big ass bags. He don't tip the hoe. He don't get the hoe $100, $200, none of that. Everything is just whatever the fuck a tax cut. And try to act like she got a lot of money because of a tax cut.
You got fucking people struggling.
What in the fuck?
That she came in on a
she had to go for a whole year to
she,
get whatever the fuck you touting, motherfucker.
And
then that won't even work for the medicine that she already used during the fucking year. She gotta wait till the fucking income taxes. Are you fucking dumb?
Yeah.
Dumb fuck ass nigga.
He's dumb.
This nigga can't.
Look, how do you figure? We knew it the first administration.
And this corny as shit to be doing this, to have anybody come in there with some fucking McDonald's to the White House. Look, how stupid is that?
Because you know why? What did we talk about? They're always in campaign mode.
This is stupid though.
And he can never run again, so I don't understand.
You supposed to be, first of all, you can't promote shit. You're a president. You can't promote no restaurant. Now you got McDonald's. Now tomorrow you got to bring Burger King up there. You got to do all that. Like, what are you even doing?
Yeah, you got to play fair.
Like, what? You're a president.
Because all presidents done it, but all presidents play fair.
It's like the stupidest shit, bro.
This is the dude, he don't play fair with this shit. Now,
so stupid.
He'll do that, but
not only that,
a black-owned restaurant, you ain't gonna see that.
What's that? Uber Eats, whatever the fuck that shirt she had on, then we gonna have Uber Eats, then whoever the fuck does it after that. You can't just have one person. You're the president. You can't just promote shit like that.
Fair. Yeah, you have to play fair.
It's just so much going on with that video, bro.
But
so fuckery. Then she gonna say all your favorites. How the fuck you know his favorites? Like, what are you even talking about? You bring in McDonald's to somebody to just Uber Eats. You bring it in and say all your favorites. Did you open it? You dumb fuck. How you know? Like, what are you even doing?
This shit was staged. It was staged just like the fucking assassination attempt. It was staged.
Jeez.
Alleged.
So fucking dumb.
Well,
most of the shit he do is so fucking dumb. It's just so dumb. Like putting this shit up. Like he a fucking Jesus or something. That type shit. It's just like, bro, how you as a MAGA? I'm just mad that he did black MAGAs. And then MAGAs overall come second. But this is a whole Republican MAGA fuck fest thing. Like, bro, why y'all support this at this point? Why my grandma go to her grave can't stand a pig that y'all voted in again after she passed? Who does that? Y'all about the dumbest they get, bro. The nigga that did this, they eating cats and dogs.
I believe it.
The one that did that, and y'all voting for, and liking, loving, defending. The dumb fuck that said that they had all this in this book and told y'all it was a fucking lie and done did everything in the book. It's not even nothing left in the book to do. It's nothing left in 2025. Republican mandate to fucking do. They emptied the book out. But yet, during the campaign, I don't know what that is. Who told you that? Hey, I don't know. Hey, who wrote that? I don't know them people. Half the people in this cabinet, apply every fucking thing in the book. So who the dumb fucks? Is it us or your dummies falling behind as fuck for the last 3 to 7, 8 years? You dumb fucks.
Yep. You are that.
Dumb fucks. You told a nigga that told you he was selling Bibles. A nigga that it took women's rights away. That nigga. Are y'all fucking dumb? And the fact that Nick Cannon and the other bald-head hoe is in 2026 still sucking this orange demon dick is the craziest shit, bro. It is so crazy. You ain't gotta be black to be mad at him now. You understand what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck about elderly people at all. He don't give a fuck about if you poor at all. And y'all support this shit? And we don't want to get on how racist and bigotry, how the fuck he is and his cabinet works in bigotry. Are y'all fucking serious? The DOJ, whatever the fuck he is, made sure if you're black, you can't even be no fucking sergeant. You can't move up in the ranks.
Yeah.
Huh?
You did that.
Huh? But nobody racist. Are y'all fucking stupid? The whole cabinet racist. Education bitch. She don't want no motherfucking Black History taught. Are y'all serious? What does this have to do with fucking... Y'all gonna tell me these bitches ain't racist? When their whole goal is racist shit? Are you fucking plumb dumb? And there's bitches in WWE and all that shit, and y'all still paying this bitch money in a family, and this bitch taking away your kids' motherfucking education. The money out of the motherfucking budget. Closing the fucking joint down. Are y'all dumb? So telling me you like Trump comes with all this shit too. Bigot bitches in the cabinet. Bro. I can have a high blood pressure buster, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, I was waiting on that.
Son of a bitch.
That's why I don't argue with him no more. I'm past that.
Son of a bitch, boy. He got an old ass lady out there. That's probably what got me mad. Yeah. The old ass lady is out there. She shouldn't be fucking working.
That shit was staged. It wouldn't surprise me if she was an actor. So actress or whatever the fuck. But
so dumb.
I don't even pay no. I'm starting to pay less and less attention to what that side of the street is doing, because I don't need to. I mean, you still got to react to what the fuck they doing, but you got to sift through all the bullshit to react to what you really should be. Look at what you really should be looking at. And that's a 24-hour job with these motherfuckers, but that's what they want. They been saying flood the fucking news cycle, flood. Then the people can't focus on one thing. You can't focus, and that's why in the background you getting the shit that you get, or they're taking the shit that they're taking. Because once this shit, and the indictments start flowing and the books start coming out, motherfuckers is lining up. Bro, yeah, the shit gonna be deep, dark, and dirty. The shit you gonna sift through with this dude.
Bro, first of all, these bums would not spit out all of Epstein files for some reason.
We know the reason.
I mean,
of course, we believe we know the reason.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why hold it? That's even worse than Hillary in the 200 fucking emails. Y'all niggas holding back 3 million documents, bro. And that I look at a MAGA, look at them that argue with me about some emails like, bro, And you should be mad at this too now, right? Mad at you was about the emails, like, huh? That's why they feel so stupid about the Epstein shit. They so dead on set on getting Democrats with this shit. And you got motherfucking Republicans, the one holding this shit up, the one motherfucking hiding shit and fucking burning shit.
You know that if this motherfucker makes it out of office alive and don't have a heart attack or a stroke or something and healthy and can function, he's going before Congress. He's going. Because what you did was you took Bill and Hillary out. You took a former first lady and a former president and you deposed them. So you set the precedence. Trump will testify before Congress. He will be subpoenaed. Now, if he is subpoenaed and, you know, say, fuck that subpoena, then when you lock his ass up, I believe he done fucked enough people over that, yeah, they will lock his ass up.
Most definitely. Now, as we know about the war going on and all that shit, and man, we feel the same way as like motherfucking Israel's got us by, well, Trump ass by the fucking, like a puppet and shit right at this point. Him and Russia, they just controlling this, bro. And so when you think about it, it's like when people try to figure out why wars, why we even go to wars, and we backtrack and look why each war started and why each war was supported in the beginning of these joints, right? So y'all all know that, well, you might not be a Democrat, you might not like Democrats, but Democrats are the people who's not fucking with war at all. They're not sending you to war. War is not even something on the table for them. Mm-hmm. You gotta be some 9/11 shit for them to do it. But Republicans go to war on assumptions, on shit we already knew and shit like that. So they just go. They go into war. It's not a Republican that been in office that didn't make sure we went to war before they left. So that's definitely going to happen, regardless.
Look, I always tell you, follow the money. And war is money. It's big money. But go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is, when they start up, you need support. Mm-hmm. So, for example, 9/11, you had to get Democrats on board for that. And there was no problem because it was 9/11, right? But all the other actions you need Democrats for. The only Democrats you get are the summer bitches that's backed by certain back groups, like AIPAC and all that shit. Some of it we ain't, as coming off the streets, we not really, you know what I'm saying, familiar with is the motherfucker, the PACs and all that shit. But AIPAC is something we familiar with because they always been talked about in all races when they spending money on certain candidates. And it comes down to, first of all, they had a vote, I think it was a couple of days ago, on stop sending arms to Israel.
Oh, yeah.
And Republicans blocked that. Now, there's two senators, Bernie Sanders, he supported it, whether y'all believe it or not. And Chuck Schumer supported it, whether y'all believe that or not. Yeah. So now, when it comes down to it, when we go to war, it always be the vote from the certain Democrats that's backed by AIPAC. Every time. You understand what I'm going on with this? Mm-hmm. So, of course, all Republicans are probably backed by AIPAC. I'm not sure, but it probably is. Probably every single one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to voting against wars and stuff like that, you need Democrats. I mean, for wars, You need Democrats to help them out to get that shit over the finish line, to go to war. So when I look back at it and think, all right, who are the people they even paying as Democrats? First, you will have Steny Hoyer, which I don't think he even in the joint no more. I think he resigned, left, right?
He's retiring.
But he's still there right now, right?
I believe so.
Then you had Chuck Schumer. Think about it. AIPAC. Hakeem Jeffries. And a whole bunch of other Republicans for sure. But think about key Democrats that AIPAC pay. Schumer, Jeffries, Hoyer. They don't really have to pay nobody else, right?
Shit, they pay a lot of motherfuckers.
No. But if you got Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, yeah, you don't need nobody else. And Steny Hoyer, that's it. So when you look at the arc of what they paying and who they paying, there's a pro-Israel group. First of all, AIPAC is a American Israel Public Affairs Committee. That's the name of it. Does not publish or public membership lists or list its board members on their website. Now, when we think about it, it's probably a bipartisan joint, but it's not. It's just a lobby for Israel. Period. For what they got going on now and for what they got going to do in the future.
Correct. Well, one thing about all them groups, like all them PACs, like AIPAC and such and such, this PAC, all of them got an agenda. And they got the agenda is for, their people, the people that whatever group they represent or whatever. So if they, they giving you this type of money, they promise some work on something.
But see, that's the thing as far as Democrats for sure, party of Democrats, right? You'll get Bernie Sanders and that side of the party tearing down a candidate just because of the AIPAC thing. You feel me? So we need to narrow down overall, is it wrong to accept money from AIPAC? That's what we need to find out.
It's not wrong.
We don't know.
Accept
I don't know.
money. It's not wrong to accept money from.
But I'm talking as a Democrat now.
As anybody, it's not wrong. If they want to make a donation to your campaign or to your PAC or whatever, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's the way the system's set up. What's wrong is if you got, and we're going to this word again, a quid pro quo. That you can make a donation to my or this, that, and the third, and I'm gonna make sure that when I get in, this, that, and the third gonna happen on your behalf or for you or whatever. That's where you getting, you muddied up the waters. So motherfuckers can accept money, but that money really ain't supposed to buy influence, and you ain't supposed to be peddling influence. That's the problem. But as we know, it's supposed to work that way. They wanted to work that way, but it don't work that way.
They got a ton of the Democrats definitely in that joint, but they pay Republicans way more.
Yeah.
For example, this Republican Ed Gollerin, here, U.S. House Representative in Kentucky, they gave this nigga $6 million in motherfucking debt. So it's basically like the higher up you are in the government, the more money they give you, and if you're Republican, you get the most regardless.
But we gotta still look at it in this fashion too, because you're going
Mike Rogers.
You're going to get more Republicans, because most Republicans, the majority of Republicans, when it comes to Israel, think along the same lines. They're in lockstep with they've been in lockstep with what they think about Israel for the longest.
You basically paying them to just stay there.
Because when you do, okay, I'll put it like this: you know what type of motherfucker in the Republican Party. Now you look at the other side. You come to the Democrat Party. You got people in the party that's pro-Israel. You got people in the party that's pro-Palestine, pro-Gaza, pro this. You got a way more diversified party with different people, and everybody is got different thinkings on the subject, on all subjects for real in the party, because right apart. So when you come over, certain Democrats could feel comfortable taking money from AIPAC, whereas certain other Democrats might be like, nah, I ain't fucking with AIPAC, because it still is a lot of controversy with them anyway.
So who not at this point not getting the money? That's basically everybody almost.
Yeah. I mean, but
Daniel,
when you look
Trump,
at it, I mean, it's them groups
for office.
Yeah, them groups they contribute to the party as a whole, and they contribute to all kind of candidates and causes or whatever that support whatever that particular
Roy Cooper
group. Yeah,
this was I think who was flirting with him being vice president? Was it Kamala or Hillary?
Now they want him in the Senate.
It might be
Kamala. That North Carolina Senate seat. Yeah, you want to keep that blue.
No, I'm talking about the past joint. He was about to be the vice president candidate.
Oh yeah,
he dropped out of it.
Yeah, because he had
he get $400,000 from AIPAC.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been why he dropped out. Don't think of it. I'm just trying to see a surprising face. It's just like it's so many people. They got so many people on their payroll. It's crazy.
Okay.
Cheryl Brown. No, you were not on this list. Now the U.S. Senate in Ohio, Cheryl Brown. Everybody know him. He got $8 million from Israel.
One of the most powerful lobbies is the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. Is a bipartisan U.S.-based lobbying group focused on strengthening U.S. relationship, U.S.-Israel relationship. Founded in 1954, it lobbies Congress and the executive branch, backed by over 6 million members. AIPAC acts to fund candidates supporting Israel, though it faces criticism for its immense spending and influence. Yeah,
3 million.
They got over six. They got over 6. AIPAC got over 6 million members. I mean, that's you won't listen to them motherfuckers. But what have we been saying on this podcast? When you get the people behind you in numbers,
like it's almost no vote that can come up that will go against Israel at this point. This many people.
Yeah.
You can't lose anything going in America for sure.
I mean, they don't always support Israel, right or wrong.
Because that's a lot of people. That's a lot
now
of money.
It's about putting Israel in check.
It's like, man, you had $1 trillion and you gave it every black person that ran and shit.
And I think,
and they looked it up and like, you gave this person $7 million. Yeah, because that's what our motherfucking lobby did.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, it's almost the same. It's like, damn, you just need so much money. It's almost like the country itself is funneling that money. That's so much money for Israel. It's crazy.
Let me see something here. That's a good question.
Country paying that shit. The country paying these bombs off. That's why when people be like, why is war all the time? Because Israel in the middle of the Middle East always want to flare out and fight and make sure they go good before somebody hit them. And what they do is pay American politicians to help them in this process with weapons or help them when they about to block out, like they're doing now, matter of fact, blowing shit up. And that's why, you know what I'm saying? So it's basically, you could tell what's going on with the money at and shit, because so much money poured in from Israel that's why Trump and them is there. That's why Trump let him do what they want and Israel do what they want. And that's why he in Iran, because his party get the most money from these fucks.
Okay, there are several prominent black lobbying and advocacy groups that work at the federal and state levels to influence policy on behalf of the black community. These range from historic civil rights organizations to professional associations for black lobbyists themselves.
Rainbow Network and
some of our major advocacy and lobbying organizations. Okay, yes, the NAACP, they are a lobbying group. The National Urban League, the Congressional Black Caucus, Color of Change, known as the largest online racial justice organization, mobilizes its 7 million members to influence corporate and political leaders on issues ranging from media representation to criminal justice. They got more people than motherfucking APAC. And you got the National Action Network, which is lobbying. Then we got Professional Lobbying Association. These groups represent black professionals working within the lobbying and government relations industry. We got the National Black Professional Lobbyists Association, the Washington Government Relations Group, the Association of Black Lobbyists. We got U.S. Black Chambers, the National Black Chamber of Commerce. They're all, we got to get down with some of these people. Get them on the show.
Hell yeah. Reach out to all the motherfuckers.
Yeah, see what they...
The difference between them and APAC is basically a country. So you won't be able to outfund APAC. It's basically Israel funding a pack. And that's too much money for anybody.
Yeah,
so you can have all the packs you want. You ain't gonna have no more money than APAC.
They just gonna...
You can have many members, but not money.
Yeah. They got a lot of rich.
Because that's the country funding that shit.
But the country can't, but through motherfuckers.
But the country, Israel, making sure that shit, all that money is funded.
They sending money.
They getting that money in.
I would say they sending money through back channels, if you will.
To each one of these companies.
Back channels, if you will.
And sending the person getting that bridge directly from country funds. Motherfucker, you can't. That's too much money to try to outbid and outfight and shit. A whole country and shit. So,
but
that's a big. That's
why it matters. That's why it matters who you vote in.
Because no, as we looking at it, it doesn't matter who you vote in. All of them will be getting paid from APAC.
Because you got a lot.
It doesn't matter who's going to say fuck them and make the right choice.
You got a lot of people in politics that don't get money from APAC and won't accept it. So it does matter who you vote in, because if you don't want a motherfucker to accept money from APAC or this pack or that pack, and you got the numbers, you make it known, they won't accept it. They'll tell you, no, fuck that. This community ain't behind that. You gotta, the people that vote you in the end, if they exercise, they got the power to change that policy. And we're gonna see it first Tuesday this November.
That's what goddamn show. Shouts out to Obama, bro. Like every day they go past, it's like that nigga really did his thing when he was there. We're looking at a mess right now, a complete catastrophe, from the human being to the cabinet to the ideas that they got in the room. The people there in the rooms that they got in that White House, the think tanks and all that, them bitches dumb. There's no thinking. They dumb as fucking is. There's no the brightest of the bright, bro. It's just like you done wasted 4 years of American taxpayer money and time with dumb fucks who don't care about the job they in. So crazy. But each and every Tuesday night, especially Fridays when we slide in, when we got some things to get off our chest, your boys will be here live each and every Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying, dog? Get your boys to 500 subs so we can see how that smell like. You know what I'm saying, dog? And see what we can do with 500 subs. So like, subscribe, holler at your boy, follow us. Man, we just in this joint the same way you are. You know what I'm saying, dog? So holler at your boys. That's what I'm saying, we got here.
See y'all Tuesday. Yeah, and don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. So you know we about to slide back on through here one more again.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood people.